Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX with me, Matthew Gaddis, aka Puggy. So it's time we fought the boss for realsies this time, after giving seemingly the thing to Vivi Steiner. Seriously. At least to Vivi anyway. Yeah, she is. So I don't see. Well, I'm not even gonna go there. Okay, fair enough. Just don't wear a dragon head on your head, mate. Seriously. Okay, well, in this case, I'm going to equip the Mage Masher on Zidane. I almost said Squall. No. And the silk shirt, which I stole from, I think, a bit earlier. I don't know who from, either Baku or Steiner. But anyway, let's fight him. Let's fight Baku, that is, not Steiner. He's still probably held up in that room. But never mind, let's indeed face Baku, the leader of the Tantalus troop. And he comes with a rather large broadsword there, seriously. Anyway, the same things apply, although you're not accompanied by your fellow members of the troop this time. You can also get an iron sword, which is another broadsword, which Steiner can equip. We'll get to that a bit later. But for now, yeah, just watch your health, of course. Again, you should have plenty of potions and everything, so that should help. As I say, Baku, despite his problems, still trips up from time to time, so it's not that hard of a fight. Also, he has a high potion. Holy shit, you're giving me a load of stuff way too early here. How long before I get an elixir here? Seriously. Anyway, that being said, yeah, that was basically the fight. Not a hard one, and whatnot. I'm surprised I'm getting so many items, really, because usually what happens is you don't get that many thus far. Again, you could try and wait for trance to kick in, but it is a slow process. It's a lot slower than in Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, this game makes you work for your supposed limit breaks here, seriously. Which is a thing, seriously. Which I don't mind at all, really. I don't mind at all. Yeah. And after that, we're done, apparently. Yeah. That was only slightly harder than our first encounter with Baku, so, yeah. And though it does give us a gut punch, ouch. Yeah, I guess he would. Anyway, that being said, we still have to, Okay, fair enough. Let's go and talk to Sir Rust-a-Lot. Zidane's own words, remember. Is he asleep? I wouldn't be surprised. He did say to get some rest. Yeah, you screaming, Princess, Princess, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we know you keep yelling her title like crazy, you stupid knight. Kind of on the run for your queen. Seriously there, Steiner. Okay, Rusty. Yeah? Yeah, well, you kind of will have to. So either that or go back to your queen and say, oh no, sorry, your majesty, but I couldn't get your daughter back. Seriously. Yeah. Actually, he's not lying there, Steiner. He means it. Also, there's a treasure chest in this room. Well, you say that now, Steiner, but we will see in time. Wait, Master Vivi? He's only a kid! Yeah, he does, but he's still a child! Seriously. I agree. Seriously, he helped out bunches with that parasite cage thing you fight earlier. Anyway, that being said, I'm not going to go back in there, it seems. Fair enough, I'll go and see... Okay, maybe I do. Make up your mind, me, seriously. There's an ether in that chest, which is good, and I'll probably need it with both Steiner's and Vivi's abilities. And here there's another ether. Okay, you're giving me plenty of ethers. Probably because we won't be able to buy them for a while. And then let's go into the room where Vivi is sleeping and everything. And, oh, Marcus is here. Let's speak to him. Weird, he kind of punched us in the belly, I think. Anyway, that being said, let's speak to Vivi. We kind of want you on the party there, Vivi. You can't do anything, seriously? Your fire magic says otherwise, mate, seriously. Well, anyone would be scared in that situation. Okay. You were wondering if what? Okay. Well, anyway, let's go through to the other side, I think. And, what am I talking about? Sorry. And then there's a wrist. That is something that any of the current characters can equip. No, either Zidane or Vivi can equip. Sorry, I'm just moaning now. But, yeah. And also, I forgot to equip the abilities, which are kind of necessary here. Certainly against the plants. I'll get onto abilities a bit later, though. Seriously. They're not completely necessary here, but they will become a bit more necessary a bit later. And I might as well change some up of some of Vivi's thing, including the silk shirt. Okay, yeah, the silk shirt, which will allow him to learn thunder. Seriously, right off the bat, so that will be good. And then we're getting out of here. Seriously. Although not before we get a few more ATEs here. Oh, and also before we meet Blank. Yeah, we're definitely going to... Yeah, goes against your nature. Really? You should have said that to Ruby then. Seriously. Was she a bit more... too much of a Southern belle for you there, Zidane? Sweetie pie. I don't think it's a love potion there, Zidane. Not gonna happen. Otherwise, it's gonna turn into Cloud or Squall here. Seriously. Why are you always helping him? Because you're a friend? And I've already talked about the abilities, we'll get onto that a bit later. I certainly do know how to equip abilities, thank you. I don't think Zidane does. Are you breaking the fourth wall there, Blank? Seriously? A bit early to be Deadpooling here. Anyway, that being said, let's go back outside and, don't know. equip our abilities. So let's see what he has. Protect girls, even though there are no girls in the party, and flee girl. I'll equip those for now. He doesn't have plant killer yet. Though, I don't think bird killer would work. Bug killer, maybe. There are some bugs that will encounter. Beast killer, definitely, that would help. There are some beasts lurking about in the evil forest. So yeah, so let's actually get to the evil forest itself. Because, as I say, I might as well, because we didn't get any further than this edge of this tree trunk. So let's go through here. And indeed into the next area where we will get an ATE, Orchestra in the Forest, whom, believe it or not, are playing Rufus Shinra's Welcoming March from Final Fantasy VII. Seriously! Well, that's a blast from the past, even though this game only came out, dare I say, about 3 or 4 years after Final Fantasy VII. But it's nice to hear this song again, seriously. I wonder if this shows up in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I actually hope it does, it's probably one of my favourite songs from Final Fantasy VII. Anyway, let's go further into the evil forest. And in here we will find, well, over to the left here, a waterfall, which looks beautiful actually. How far this river goes? Well, we won't know that for a while yet. And also, like a lot of early Final Fantasy games, most notably Final Fantasy VI, there is also a spring here that will restore your HP and MP. So, yeah, go for it, I say, Zidane. But before that, I am going to get another ATE, which we will see. Baku giving a map to blank, even though he said earlier that they couldn't get out of the forest, seriously. So was he lying to Zidane? Quite possibly. Anyway, I'm going to save it. On the next episode we'll rescue Garnet, so I'll see you then. Goodbye.